Attractive woman will always win in the end by Pro Channel. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's watch it.
Who do you think has more choice in terms of who to marry? Girl who did not.
I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Who do you think have more chances?
Yes, guys. I think there's this idea that moral people get love in the world. And I just, from what I've observed and seen, I don't think that's true. I don't think the moral men really get love. I don't think the most moral women get love either. I mean, Cleopatra is one of the most powerful seductresses in all of history. That woman was able to gluck her way to a lot of power. And
makes sense.
She couldn't have.
Thing is, being good is not attractive for either man and woman. I guess if you're a good man, it's like thousands more worse. I guess.
Did it if she was ugly. She could not have did it if she was ugly. Beautiful people have a tendency to get away with murder. And you might think, who would marry her? Now, I want to have...
I've been talking this to you guys like for ages, for much time. You guys might be tired of listening me seeing this, so listen to her then. If you guys are already tired of listening me saying these things, then listen to her.
Read an excerpt from the adult film actress Riley Reid. She said, "I earned millions from doing corn, but my adult film career ruined my life." Now remember, you might think her life is over because she did do corn. The former corn star has revealed regret over her X-rated career, which she claimed ruined her life. Riley Reid, who lives in a $4.8 million mansion, featured an emotional video on Twitter. The 31-year-old, whose real name is Ashley Mathew,
I still think that she's cooked anyway. I will not agree with you on this because there are really some things that if you do, it will really mess with you like deeply, internally, like, and you will carry that for life. Another thing that I think for women, it's like, it's corn, and for men, it's like murder, Like, you will never be the same ever again after doing both of those things. Like, a part of you die, if not you entirely. You become different from the normal human being. It's my opinion. Oh, but I have money. I have, everything. It doesn't mean nothing. At the end of the day, when you put your head on your on your couch, or your not couch. Oh my God, what is it? Just what is it again? On your pillow to sleep. Oh my God, when you put your head on your pillow to sleep at night, we know that a lot of things that concerns you deeply, things that that are consequences of your actions, and like there is no possibility ever that you can go back, like ever. There is no possibility. And even though you don't regret that much to want to have this will of, oh, I wish I could back, I wish I could come back and do everything different. Even if you don't repent enough for that, it will still be something that will be ticking your mind forever, and it grows and it grows a lot worse and a lot bigger for each time you do these same mistakes over and over again. Like it accumulates in you. And yeah, it's for a fact that it will cause you, like, woman that, like, you can say, like, whatever you want, that they have, like, a lot of money and etc., but Fact is that women that work with this stuff, corn and this stuff, even though they look happy on social media and etc., they are totally destroyed psychologically. Like it's very clear. Everyone can tell us that. Damn, I was watching for coincidence. For coincidence, I didn't know I would record this video today, but I saw sooner another clip. And from time to time, I always see some clip of Britney Spears appearing on the timeline, but I saw this new one today, and like she's even crazier. Like she's getting crazy. She looks like she's possessed. Really, for real. She was looking like she was possessed. You can't go back. This stuff, like there are a lot of stuff to do in your life that will damage you forever. It doesn't matter if you make you rich or whatever. Like it will destroy you.
Matthews said she lost her whole family after entering the world of adult entertainment. She said those in the business have to be okay with being shamed every day of your life. In the clip, which has been viewed more than 2.4 million times, she can be seen sitting on a desk in a baggy jumper saying, "Has anybody seen my pants?" Okay. Speaking directly to the camera, she begins, "I've lost my whole family and it sucks. So a lot of times when people ask me if they should do corn, I tell them no. It makes life really hard. It makes dating really hard. It makes your family really hard. It makes intimacy really hard."
And there is.
If you're putting yourself out there in the world that's judging you, you have to be okay with being shamed every day of your life. At the time, she said, "I don't want to have children because I do corn, because I'm worried of the way people will treat my child." With me personally, my mom was supportive in the beginning. She just kind of let me do whatever. Not that she thought it was a good thing, but I had a lot of freedom. As time progressed and I became successful, I started to feel like my mom was using me so she could live a more luxurious.
No one is saint. Everyone commits mistakes. We all have our sins and etc. But for me, this stuff are not like just a sin. Like, I can't recall something very simple right now that people do daily that's considered a sin. But I don't think they have the same equal, like there is a lot of Christians out there that claim to, each sin is equal to the eyes of God. No, I don't think that is, okay? You can think whatever you want. I don't think that is. There is a lot of difference between sins and sins, and stuffs like this are way heavier and way different. And you can just tell by feeling the aura that it emits from that person, like I really can feel it. I really can feel it. There is no way it's the same. Of course, I still think it's forgivable before God, but it's not like that easy as you just go to the church and you pray one time, and say, "Oh, forgive me," and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's not like that. I think the worse you go, the down you go, the more harder you have to want to clean. Maybe you can stand up again and maybe be forgiven of all your sins that you've done. Oh my God, I'm really preaching again. Oh my God, what's going on? Like, I'm not good at this. I'm really not good at this.
Lifestyle. When I started to set boundaries, not giving her money or things like that, it made our relationship more difficult and almost toxic. So it sucks. I don't have a mom anymore. I don't talk to her. I miss having a mom. I feel like you can't rewind. You can't go back. I don't have that relationship with her anymore. I don't think that I ever will, and it bums me out a lot. I talk to my dad, and he struggles with my job. He's very religious. It's for all the guys that think they can control the universe. You can't. Recently, I wanted to go visit him, and he said that I can't go visit because his wife does not want me there. I'm not allowed to visit my dad anymore because my stepmom doesn't like that I do corn. But then I was like, well, we can go get coffee or breakfast. And he was like, I don't want to be seen in public with you. I lost my family. I don't talk to my brothers. I think that they all kind of tried to take advantage of me. And they're just like my dad, and I don't want to be around it. Riley concludes the clip with a dramatic sigh as she rests her head on the table. In 2021, Riley was estimated to be earning up to $500,000 a month by selling content on a subscriber site, OnlyFans. She bought a 4-bedroom, 6-bathroom mansion situated on a massive 3.6-acre lot in California for $4.8 million in cash. Now, you might think it's over, right? Her family abandoned her. She's done. Nobody's going to take her seriously. Guys, she sucked off like 10 dudes at the same time on camera. That's what she has done on the internet.
Oh my God.
That's what she's done. Okay? Now, you might think she's over. It's over with. Let's go to the slideshow. So this was her then. Obviously a very good-looking.
Of course, she's not over, like, from a society point of view of standards, because, I mean, she's just doing what society wants her to do. And this world, it's not ruled by God, like it's ruled by devil. Like, so she's clearly in the quote unquote right way, but in right way of the rulers of the world, So of course she will do fine in her life, socially saying like she will do very fine, but internally she will be a mess, and it will get worse and worse and worse as while she ages.
Girl, obviously. Okay. Married, kid.
By the way, is that allowed on YouTube? I mean, I don't think that was a good idea.
Now she gets to live, and that's why I really got to ask the religious people that are having all these corn stars on. Why would a woman not start an OnlyFans at 18, make a bunch of money, and then join the church after, delete it off the internet? Why? Why not? Okay, so all the women, and I want to visualize this. So we got Nala Ray. That's her husband. And then this is also another corn star. It also got both of these women got banged out on camera. I would say both of their husbands are above average. Think about how difficult it is for men to get an above average looking girl. Above average status girl. Think about how difficult that is. She got banged out on camera. I mean, men have to go through trials and tribulations just to get a 6. She got banged out on camera.
I don't go back what I said. I don't go back what I said. Of course, you will be rewarded here, but I still think she's not okay inside. I highly doubt that. It's very easy to post like this online. It's very easy, but you never know how the person is internal. I don't believe she's good. I don't believe she's okay. Because I mean, come on, everyone that has two brain cells, and any of you here, that try to put yourself on her shoes. Do you really try to be her for 1 second? Do you really think you would be okay after all you've done? No matter if if you're full of money and you got yourself a husband or whatever. Do you really forget? Do you really feel okay after all of that? I don't think so. I would never think so. I don't. I imagine me as her. I would never be okay with that. I would never ever be okay with that. I cannot conceive that she sleeps well at night. For real. I just can't. I can't. I don't know. Well, it's my opinion.
Camera,
okay?
And she's dating.
I'm not saying this as a wishful thinking, hoping that she feels terrible. No, it's genuinely. I don't think one can have such a life and not feel heavy inside. For real. If you do not, if there is out there someone that's really not. This person is totally empty inside. It's not a human anymore. Or it's fueled by other stuff, demons, I don't know.
Ex-military Chad. this guy's not a Chad, but I would say he does above average in income, and they're both influencers and make money off of it. Here we got Riley Reid. Now I want you to ask yourself, who do you think would have more opportunity? I Googled, what is an average? I did not like that she kind of looked like me. I Googled an average looking girl in the United States. The average women are slightly overweight generally because they have to work. The corn stars, their job is to be hot. Who do you think has more choice in terms of who to marry? Girl who did not? Be honest, guys. As most of you know, I have been...
Okay, bro. So then, if you think so, why did you just not become one like her? Why everyone just not go and follow her like that? Because we know deep inside that this is not this is not all of it. You say she really got it, she really has everything that, that it doesn't matter. I think that nothing matters if in the end you have all these heavy weights to carry your entire life. I don't. Or worse, because if she really does not feel nothing, nothing, she's already totally lost. There is nothing to be saved there anymore. There is no difference from her and an animal anymore, It's just the same. If she doesn't feel anything, she's not different from an animal. It's my opinion.
Fighting on the front lines of the simp epidemic for years.
But
I need to tell you about a quiet weapon being ratcheted up against men that is rarely talked about. It's not just...
And it's not worth it. Even if you succeed then in the career, in the marriage and everything, this is the best case scenario. I don't think it's worth. But don't ever forget 90% of the women that are trying to have this kind of life don't succeed like her. There is that as well, and people forget that.
Just the relentless anti-masculinity propaganda and OnlyFans hoes causing the societal issues that we discuss on this show. Did you know that the average city's tap water contains trace pharmaceuticals and endocrine disruptors? This often includes estrogen from birth control. The average adult consumes a credit card worth of plastic every single week. That's 5 grams of plastic a week on average. So it's no wonder that the average male's testosterone is half of what the average was 50 years ago. Testosterone levels decline 1% a year, and without a course correction, we are headed towards extinction. No matter how based you are, you need to be naturally boosting your testosterone. My friends at Choq, CHOQ.com, are on a mission to save mankind from extinction by boosting your vitality. Choq's Male Vitality Stack contains premium and potent herbs clinically studied to naturally boost your testosterone levels, sperm count, and overall vitality. Just one of the many ingredients in the Male Vitality Stack was studied in double-blind human clinical trials to boost total testosterone 20% in 90 days. When you boost your testosterone, you'll have more mental clarity, you're more capable of making decisions and taking risks. Having high testosterone will also affect your pheromones, so women will find you more attractive
you become
subconsciously.
A Superman.
Get the Choq Male Vitality Stack right now on Choq.com. That's CHOQ.com. Use my name Pearl as your coupon code and you'll get 25% off site-wide on Choq.com. That's CHOQ.com. My name Pearl is the discount code. Who has more choice?
Don't show it.
Beauty is powerful.
On, YouTube.
I have.
How YouTube allowed to that? I'm not lucky when I react to these videos. The originals don't get bullied by YouTube, but when I react, I always get. So please stop it, Pearl. I beg you.
Women get away with murder because they're beautiful. I mean, men, they talk a big game, right? They really do. And
yeah,
dating
coaches
will say this too. They'll say, I wouldn't date that. I wouldn't date that.
To be honest, everyone is getting away with murder nowadays, guys. Our society is in shambles. We're totally destroyed at this point. Everyone's getting away with murder. But of course, I understand the point that she's making. Yeah, and that's true. Women tend to get lower sentences, or even depending on the crime. If it's a very low sentence, in my country, don't even face jail. I mean, most people don't face jail here committing crimes. Yeah, that's it. It's not like they actually like be in jail for 30 or 40 years. This never happens here. Like murders here get to stay in jail for like 1 year, maybe 2. Like, yeah, at most, I guess. Like the penalties are way, way, way bigger on the paper, but they are always released at like after 1% of the jail time, or I don't know. It's very stupid.
A lot do fold under pressure. They start banging the girl and they're in love. I mean, they're in love immediately. She could have banged 3 of his friends and they'll still be in love. It's insane. Now, you could argue the women are too damaged and they'll leave later, right? Like, obviously, this is not going to last forever. But this girl's going to leave too. So the men will start thinking, this is, you might wonder, how did these women get wifed up? Well, the guys look at the market, right? And they say, well, this bitch is going to leave. This bitch is going to leave. Fuck it. Give me the hot one. A lot of times that's how it goes. Well, of course I look better. She's got like 40 pounds on me. Or, but you don't need to, you guys don't need to help me cope here. I did not like that there was a resemblance. I was not excited. I was like, we kind of have the same head shape, like eye color, haircut, whatever. I'm moving on. But yeah, so, again, she's going to have more choice. Who's going to have more choice? The girl on the left, the girl on the right, or her? Mid women cannot do what hot... On the bright side, when you are mid, for some reason, men have a tendency to think that mid women are less promiscuous, when really mid women have to have lower prices because the hot women cost more. Except in this case, obviously, these are the ones that chose corn. Even Madonna. Now, you might think, well, but women, we got to get rid of this revenge fantasy, right? This idea that women are going to die alone. Women will die alone, but women will still get what women want in general until they run out of money or get fat. But for example, and even if they do that, there's always going to be a guy. In female world, what women want is not marriage and not children.
That's true.
I don't know how society hasn't made that really clear. Women are killing their kids more than they're having them. Right? 1/3 of women have had an abortion. 1 out of 3 women you see, one of them's killed their kid.
Oh my God.
So knowing that.
I hope I don't forget this data.
What women want is freedom. Women don't like being under the provisioning of a man because it gets rid of freedom. You can't go to the club anymore. You can't go to events anymore. You can't dress like a slut anymore. Women want to be able to dress like whores. Women want to be able to make their own money and have complete control over spending it. And women want to be slutted out forever. Women might want a guy during the period they have a child, but in general, women are pushing off motherhood and family as long as humanly possible and getting out as quick as humanly possible. So I really don't know why we think they're the nurturing gender. Now, every time women get back on the market, women's price goes down substantially, right? Like at 20, I mean, when you're 20, men will drive to the ends of the earth to be with you. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you say, no, I'm okay, like men will beg. When you're 30, they're like, I didn't really like you anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's just not, when you're 40, it's even less. Now, we are in an inflated economy. The fatter women get, and the older we push off marriage and the more ran through. We do have hopeflation right now where men are really overpaying. And an example is here we have Madonna. Now, Madonna, she looks weird.
How many years has Madonna? I don't know. Like, I don't know, but I bet she's very much old.
Obviously. But even her, she's dating an above average guy.
How many Mizukis in age needed to sum up to make a Madonna?
He's an athlete. He is, I would say, for men, he is above average. Now, you might say, well, he's not taking her seriously, but At this rate, she has her kids. She doesn't need to take him seriously either. Obviously, her price is like free basically now.
Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, for the incredible support to my work here on YouTube, and especially my three-tailed fox tier members, Wolony Wolf, Heath Rowell, Fenny Sylvy, Zalost, Tayashi, and Zaela Zhezzaia. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also, thanks to all of you who supported me through Ko-Fi or Tron. Thank you very, very much. You can support this channel live and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon. Link is in the description below. Well, what to say? This video seemed like, I will not say this. I will not say this. Yeah. I think we had enough already for one video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I saw nothing new here, to be honest. I kinda am surprised at the way that she complains about this on the video felt kinda personal. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, okay? Maybe I'm wrong. But it's kinda, I don't know, okay? Maybe it's just I will not condemn her, no? Yeah. Even more because I don't actually know her. I don't watch her content, so I have no idea who she actually is. But yeah, I think all of you guys are very tired to know what I think about all of this already. I will not be repeating myself that much because I don't want this to get so much bigger. If you're new here and want to know more about what I think about stuff, just watch some of my other 400 and plus videos that I have, and yeah, you might figure it out since I talk this pretty much often in most of the videos. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my links below: Patreon, Discord, Ko-Fi, and Tron. Consider supporting me on Ko-Fi or Tron or Patreon, so I can get the fuck out of my terrible, evil, communist, demonic country. And I will see you all guys in the next one. Bye. And that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ja, mata ne!